Let's go to Bob in Jacksonville. Hey,
Hello?
Bob.
Bob, good morning. Sorry, good morning, Joe. I'll try and articulate this as briefly as possible. My sister, and you've helped me with this a little bit in the past also, been tremendous. My sister became the executor of my mother's estate about a little over 2 years ago. Ever since then, she has done everything possible to block my brothers and I, who are the other heirs in addition to her, from we've been denied access to the house that's part of the estate. We've been denied and blocked from getting any kind of information from banks, insurance companies, all that sort of thing. The commissioner of accounts seems to be satisfied with just taking only her word about the particulars of the estate. And now that we believe that she's basically milked the estate of whatever value is there. She's talking about she just wants to walk away from it all. So what I'm curious about is where's the line between what would be a civil action and a criminal action for what we believe has happened, pretty much know what has happened, and especially in the event where I really cannot afford a lawyer and don't know that why would I need one if it's not a civil action?
Well, let me ask you this. Did you ever get notice of the inventory of the estate?
We did, and it was ridiculous. Her inventory was that the total household contents, and this is just an average middle-class family, total household contents was $2,000. And my mother had, the usual stuff, jewelry, furnishings, that sort of thing. A lot of that seems to have disappeared from what we can tell because, like I say, we've been denied access to anything. And,
do you know for a fact that your mother didn't have joint accounts with your sister? Because they wouldn't be required to be on the inventory or go through probate.
I don't know that. She's telling, and my mother was a career banker, she's telling us that my mother had an account with $45 in it or something to that effect. We know for a fact she had a fair amount of jewelry because my wife and I gave it to her as presents over the years, and there's no accounting of that. There was no detail in the accounting whatsoever, just a statement that...
Well, you can hire an attorney to kind of force a deposition where she would have to bring in different accounts and so forth. You might have to file a lawsuit against the estate where you'd have the authority to subpoena records from the bank. You do have some options, but they'd all be probably fairly costly.
And that's my concern because I'm putting kids through school and I don't have an extra $5,000 or $10,000 to do this. And it's not that the estate is huge in itself, and it's not even at this point about the money. It's pretty much about the way it's been handled or mishandled, and just some accountability for that. But
Bob, I'd be glad to talk to you a little bit more off the air. If you want to call my office number, I'd be glad to talk to you.
I appreciate that. I have that number.
All right, thank you. All right.
Appreciate it.